All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back with the end of the day post-wave report review. Yours truly, the Algo Capitalist, aka the Vulcan, coming to you live from PulseWaveTrading.com, home of the world famous post-wave price trigger reports. All right, so this is what we're looking like right now in the markets as far as trends and setups. In crude oil, ticker OIH, you can see that the downtrend channel is clearly in full effect. Nothing has changed that. This stock has fallen from the $300 range all the way down to $233. Massive drop in the OIH. The question is, are we about to go even lower now and go into a bear market, or is something else going on here? So this is definitely one to watch. Next up, we have the NASDAQ 100 by way of QQQ. Again, this market is trying to rally. You came into today at the rally alert and you got some upside production before weakness into the close. Question is, can it get a little higher? Oops, sorry about that, man. Thanks for letting me know that. Sometimes I just forget to show my screen, don't I? Okay, so can it? I mean, you had this rally alert coming into today on the QQQ, and you got a little upside production, but weakness into the close, and you keep gapping all over the place, you know? So this was a gap up here, just gaps everywhere. A lot of selling, but it's looking like the tech sector may be waking up a little bit. So we'll see what happens. But if it can get strong, a run back up to around 295 is possible. I don't know if they'll be able to get back up to the bottom of the Kumo cloud. I think it'll struggle to get to 290, 295. So we'll see what happens. We will see what happens. Yeah, so it has been a long day. I've been in this lab, man. By the way, for those that don't know, the PulseWave reports are out. If you go and refresh your browser on your dashboard, you will find the new updated reports. And I just finished doing a trade journal update because we're starting to back up the truck and the shopping list is on there. And I went ahead and initiated the first orders for tomorrow. So if you missed that after this video, you can go pull up your dashboard and you can see the trade journal and watch the open positions that we have and the new ones that we will be adding. All right, next up is the S&P 500 by way of ticker SPY. Similar to the NASDAQ 100, this one now has set up itself for a rally alert for tomorrow's trading. This was going to try to get back up to around 385, 390 if possible. All we're doing is back and filling gaps before the next leg down. I think the bear market is here to stay for quite a while on these algo charts here. Looking at silver by way of ticker SLV. All right, this one has been stretched out. It's really trying to do something, but it's doing a whole lot of nothing down here. It's not really doing a lot, ladies and gentlemen. You would expect it to be doing a lot more than what it's doing, but it's just bouncing around the lows here. It's not really getting up. You got plenty of new weekly highs because it's been down here for so long. You got plenty of rally alerts with no follow through. And then you get crash alerts, and those actually do follow through for a little bit. But the rally alerts are not really giving us any upside production. So maybe we'll start seeing some. Now we had another alert coming into today's trading, and the market just did the opposite, and we got no upside production whatsoever. So, silver has us sitting on our hands, and there's nothing for us to do. We can't buy anything. We can't sell anything. There's nothing to buy or short on this silver. It's just not ready to pop. So we just have to wait patiently and see what's happening. I mean, I'm holding a very small initial position because I think it does want to build a base and then eventually rally pretty aggressively. But as of right now, we are still in this bear camp and having a hard time getting out. So hopefully, the market can start to get some energy and built into it. Taking a look now at the US dollar by way of UUP. Still strong, still bullish, even though you got this little pullback up in here. Not a correction, just a pullback. Can a pullback become a correction? It sure can. But right now, it's just a pullback. You did come into today with a crash alert and got some downside production before rallying to the close. So bears are starting to come in. We'll see if they can force the dollar to weaken. So far, all the attempts have failed. Looking at nat gas has come off not as aggressively as oil, but it's come off pretty aggressively. This is the ticker UNG. Now we got a rally alert, a primary rally alert for tomorrow's trading. Now, this is one that I totally forgot about, UNG. Let's see what UNG has on here real quick, because that's one I need to add. I did not add it. Let me see here. Okay, so UNG has a primary rally alert on it for tomorrow. We are in a bear market corrective stance. All right, so meaning that it can start correcting from here. But it has a long way to go, folks. I think I may take a stab at it. Let me see here. Give me 1 second. I think I may. Let me see here. Where would the stop be here? Okay. All right, we're gonna take a stab. I'm gonna initiate a small position on this one for tomorrow. We'll see what happens. We'll see if the intraday price inflection point will be triggered or not. So I put in an alert. So I'll see. I'm definitely going to be watching that one and see what happens. All right. Let's see. Next up here, we got bonds by way of ticker TLT. And as you know, this one's still in a bear market. So it's trying to correct. You see, it did gap up today. But again, it's been under so much selling pressure. It's just hard to get a read on this one. But this one, I mean, if you get to the bottom of the Kumo cloud, which is now in effect officially, that's about 118. So you got about a $5 rally potential, upside potential here. But the bond market is so wrecked right now, it's really hard to say. All right, let's look at the big nasty. Here's Bitcoin. All right, so your Bitcoin futures, you still haven't filled this gap. And there's still mad selling and weakness here in this market. I don't know if it's going to be able to fill that gap anytime soon. I think the thing wants to fall down and drop below 1,000 first and then come back up here and fill this gap. So get ready for that, ladies and gentlemen. I think the bears got this market locked down. The crypto market is locked down. Expect ridiculous downside in Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, all the altcoins. All right. I'm expecting the possibility of a 90% drop from current levels in Bitcoin and also for the rest of the altcoins. Do not be disgusted. Use that opportunity to back up the truck, and I'll let you know when it's time to do that. Right now, we're just taking it, we're just selling rallies in the crypto space right now. All right, that's all we got time for tonight. If you want to get a look at the portfolio, just go to PulseWaveTrading.com and you can access it on the dashboard. You can see the current portfolio, and you can also follow along as we add more things. All right, so shortened trading week because of the holiday on Monday, but doesn't mean you can't position yourself for what's coming this weekend into next week. And with that being said, remember, bulls make money, bears make money, and pigs get slaughtered. So remember to take what you can and give nothing back. And I'm out. Peace.